Greetings from Bermuda, this is BDLM and welcome back to Crown Trick, where we're going to start a new run. Still on day 2, Witchcraft of Fear. Trait of the Dream Realm, Fragile. Enemy breakpoint is reduced by 1, however break status lasts half as many turns as before. That sucks. What we got? Royal Cannon, Shotgun. 18 damage, 10% bonus to familiar powers. Gain defense according to the maximum damage dealt by a single hit lasting 1 turn. Increase dodge by 10%. Chainsword. Damage dealt will be executed in 2 parts. Attacks never miss, but not as powerful as that. And Cryolite Daggers, dual blades. 18 base damage, 7% skill damage boost. After every 9 hits, your next attack will freeze the target. I think we go for the shotgun. And I like the fire breather, so I'm going to take him. Maybe it's because I got him first, but I like being able to set things on fire. Okay, the Old Witch's Crucible, we've only got what we need for basic Crucible. Potion of Efficiency, increase attack by 20 after using an item lasts 2 turns. Potion of Quick Reflexes, dodge plus 10%. Potion of Persistence, increase all defense by 30 after using an item lasting 5 turns. So this will last for the whole level. I will take that, given we don't have any items yet. Raiders of the Lost Tunnel. You stumble into a dark tunnel at the end of which you find a strange-looking device. You've never seen anything quite like it, although you know nothing of its purpose. The intricacy and lavishness of the object indicates that it is of very high value. You somehow manage to pry open the outer layer of the device. A magnificent sparkling gem lies quietly within. Try to grab the gem with your hand. Chance to obtain rare relic Philosopher's Stone. It is clearly a trap. You decide to leave the gem where you found it. Seems safe to me. It's all green. You pick up the gem with great caution. To your surprise, nothing happens. You can't help but let out a cheer, at the sound of which the tunnel starts to collapse. Run out of the tunnel, 60% failure rate, reduce HP by 60, or scale the walls of the tunnel, 40% failure rate, max HP minus 30. Those are both horrendous. Wow, this relic really had better be worth it. Well, success! You have surprisingly quick reflexes and are able to sprint out the tunnel with ease. My god. Okay, so what do we get? When using a skill, there's a 20% chance the MP cost will reduce by 100%. Okay, I'm not sure that would have been worth losing. Oh well, 60 HP actually wouldn't be too bad. Out of 300. Okay, this is... do we want to make it harder? All incoming damage is reduced by half, but you will also be afflicted with a random elemental status condition with every hit you receive. Let's decline that, I think. Okay. What are you doing? Okay, let's head over this way. Oh, shoot, should have blinked. Maybe I'll blink now. Okay, set stuff on fire. Good grief. Who keeps putting this down? It's him, isn't it? I think we need to get over there. And then maybe we go right next to him and we shotgun him. Let me blink over there. Reload. Always a problem. Plus 100% damage. Let's set you guys on fire. Pirate Cannon. Perform a cannon attack the size of a 3x3 square anywhere within range. That seems great. It's an item. Swap that for that? Nope, I don't think so. Did not mean to do that. Okay, it's kind of hard to see what's going on when you're behind items sometimes. Little jellyfish. Immunity to all elemental status conditions lasts for 3 rooms. Maybe we use that before we go to the boss. Another big weird room. We just wait for them to come to us. Maybe we wait. Oh, I missed that there. What are you planning to do? Oh no. Now you're doing that. Okay, let's get out of the way of that then. Gonna wait again. Okay, they've been poisoned, so he maybe will just die. Yes. Okay. Oh, why did I need to reload? I think I do 2 die, so yeah, that stuns him. Ow. Oh no. Okay, this reloading business is a pain. God, okay, I really do need to get out of the way of these things. Shoot, that is out of range. Okay. More grilled jellyfish. Nothing down there. Okay. Back over here. Look familiar. Shun, straight and true, become invincible this turn for every 1 damage received, increase skill power for the next skill used instead of taking damage. Half means slash. Split the ground open with the power of lightning and thunder, electrifying the designated area, causing 60 electricity damage every other round, lasting for 6 turns. Okay. It's actually a back step strike. But maybe we take that. Let's take that. We haven't tried that before. Okay. Talon crawler. Okay, well, we've done this before. We've done a room very much like this before. Reload. Surely he will die to fire. Also, I need to get out of the way of that. Let's see. Okay, so he's resistant to lightning. He is gonna hit us, I guess, if we stay here. Keep him in the fire. Okay, charge zap. Oh god. Okay. Who is doing the big attack? I'm guessing it's the boss, so I can stun him like that. Let's jump over there. Sidestep. Cool. Okay, Dream Key. Phoenix Tail Feather +1, more grilled jellyfish. Voodoo Doll, reduce own HP by 20 points, deals damage to all enemies in the room. And a relic. Boots of Flotation, unaffected by all elemental tiles. When damaging targets not yet in combat, they will be dazed as well. Gain a shield of 10 absorption whenever damage is dealt to enemies under elemental status conditions. Expires after the current turn. Let's be unaffected by elemental tiles. That might end up being quite useful. Anything else up here? Nope. Let's reload. Got another mini boss, okay. You dropped a load of stuff. Anti-paralytic, removes paralyzed debuff and grants immunity to paralyzed for 3 turns. Okay. Now he's picking up an action. I don't think so, no. Weak to fire, resistant to frost. I'd better get out of here though. Could just... is he actually just... Yeah, okay, so I could just jump to here. And do that. Status effect is gone. I should probably move. Let's do an earth-shattering smite, why not? Cool. Okay, that is the first time defeating him. Oh, there's still enemies left. along. There's still more left. Yeah, over there. It's okay, we can shoot him. Relic. Lightning Rod. When using electricity skills, all targets already paralyzed will receive an extra lightning strike. Whenever you deal wind damage, there's a 20% chance to create a miniature typhoon. For every enemy in the room with elemental status conditions, gain a stack of damage buff. Let's go for the electricity skills. That is a legendary. Crystallized Frost. So we could swap him out. But I think we will stick with what we got. And okay, so this is going to be that way, so we're going to go this way first. Reload before we go in the room. Okay, what we got? Soul Shard. Well done, roast. Do we know what a soul shard is? I only have one key. I can only get one of these. I don't know. Let's go check it out. Oh, it's these things for upgrades. Okay, well that's worthwhile. Oh god, double. Relic Blueprint, Heart Vessel. We're never going to get the keys. Hello there. Wow, how did I do so much damage to him? Oops, skill on cooldown. Oops. Then I'll do that. Shoot. Sometimes it's hard to see whether what they're actually going to do on their turn. Should probably be making more use of these. Is this a one? I guess this is a one-use thing. Okay. Everybody? Guess so. Okay. Holy water, plain sturdy wooden table stands alone in the room with 3 goblets on top of it. On the surface of the table is etched this line: choose your goblet and drink its blessed content. He who believes shall also be blessed. Also words carved into the goblets themselves. The scarlet flames, the bronze lava, the maroon poison. What will your leap of faith be? Okay, complete heal. For this dungeon. Does this mean this floor? Or the whole run? We've got the thing that floats us over stuff, so I'm going to take the lava. Because I think because of this, we will float over any lava tiles and not take any damage from it, but who knows, maybe that's not how it works. Okay, well, start off at 10. What his determination does. Does it tell us? Reduce all damage taken by 75%. Yes, it does. Oh no. Oh, we dodged. Nice. Item stack limit exceeded. Okay, that's the first time that's happened. There is an upgrade in the shop to increase our stack limit, but I've never felt the need to do it before. Okay, boss time. Have we been everywhere? I think so. Shit, we can't get this. What? Is it Vlad the Commander again? Is it always going to be Vlad the Commander? Oh no, Neptune. Okay. Alright, what's going on here? Spins and ejects ice gas. Neptune. Weak to fire. Immune to all ground effects, though. So, like this, then, I guess. Oh, if I hit it with it, it'll still do damage. I assume. We should do is you got rid of some of that for me. That's very nice of you. I'm just gonna say we should drop this there. Oh shoot! I did not realize I was about to get shot. Okay, 2 turns, 1. Okay, so that did do some damage. I'm gonna do an Earth-Shattering Smite. What are you doing now? Gotta reload. Oh wait, we've got this thing. When do we know when this is going to shoot us? Okay, whenever it's pointing towards us, probably. I think maybe I'll get rid of it. Oh no, I can't get rid of it. Why did I think I could get rid of it? Okay, we need to back off of it. will die to the fire. Yeah. Oh, where'd she go? We have not done much damage to her. This is slightly worrying. Okay, she's way over there. So how do we get over there? Can we blink over there? Think so. Just have to wait for her to come back. I don't want to get wet. Oh, but I walk over stuff, right? So I should not get wet. Correct. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna avoid all your attacks. And then hopefully you'll get annoyed and come back over here. Shoot. Ah, there you are. Watch out for this thing. How many hexes? One or squares? 1, 2, 3. No. Well, I could shoot that, but wait, is she in a bubble now as well? Elemental Shield, Poison. Each stack provides 50 points of shield absorption. When attacked by skills, apply poison to the caster. Let's not attack with skills then. Why is this here? Okay, we're gonna go over here. Then, oh, I've got to reload. She's got a shield up, so I don't want to attack her with fire. I guess I just keep shooting her. Watch out for that thing behind me. Get out of the way. Okay, and now you got no shield. Stay where we are. Shoot you. Okay, gotta move. Is this? Okay, now we'll walk over that. We'll walk over everything. Will we? Unaffected by elemental tiles. There is an elemental tile, yes. So we are good. Here again, and gosh, she is so hard to kill. I'm out of MP already. All I can do is shoot her. It's gonna take a long time. Are we missing something? Okay, this goes 3 squares. Shoot. Okay. Okay, I'm going that way. Fine. I want to take my skills apply drench to us. Okay, so. Don't have any mana. We could drink our potion. Well, let's keep shooting while we can. We're about to get squared, so let's move. Oh, okay, fine. To reload. God. It's so hard to kill her. Okay, we need to move. Okay, she's gone. Unable to move? No! I got zapped by the thing. What stopped me from moving? Was that you? Ah, shoot. Okay, let's blink over here. Maybe we should heal and get some MP back. Reload. I'm just gonna fire you again. And then keep shooting you. He's so tanky. I'm missing some obvious way to deal more damage to her. Gotta reload. Let's get rid of you. Or maybe run away. This is gonna take about 500 years. Oh boy. How do we deal with this? Reload. Oh wow, okay. Some serious knockback. again. She's gone back over there. There must be another... There must be something we can do to speed this up. Oh, shoot, you didn't stay stunned for very long. Gonna appear there. Reload. I'm guessing that's what target location for her teleportation. What happens if I put a barrel on it? Kind of want to find out. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I think I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh god, doing that again. Did that stop that thing moving? It did. Okay, but it does not stay stunned for long. Super Zap throws super electric punch to the targets within the area, dealing 113 electricity damage and paralyze them. Degrades to regular energized zap after use. We need to save that. That's free as well. How do I... Okay, zap your main. Did nothing. Okay, this is very annoying. I can't get away from this thing. Ah, but you'll poison it for me. Perfect. Thank you. That was my super zap. Oh, you again. You wet you are, so if I shoot you, you should be... yeah. Oh, shoot. No, I didn't mean to go there. Oh well. God, she takes so long to kill. Go right next to you and shotgun you. Certainly can. Now, should I fire you? You are weak to fire. It's kind of tempting just to ignore this. How much damage are you going to do? Not that much. 162 to 148. Okay, now I should get out of here. Let's go over here. Let's... How much does this restore? Gain HP by 65% and MP by 50, so I should probably hang on for a little longer. Using fire on you feels like a waste. However, I was hoping you might move down there. Did not. Fire blast you. Will not stun. Yes, it will. Whoa. Good grief, okay. Time for this. Okay, good. Reload while we're waiting for this. Does the shotgun do more damage closer? Maybe. Also, kinda tempted to just stay where I am. But okay, we took a fair chunk of damage there. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Chance to paralyze that. Which it did. Oh god, you're back. Go away. See, I'm busy trying to kill the boss here. That. I'm gonna fire blast both of you. Oh. Yep, we better get out of here. She's run away over there again, so we just gotta buy time until she gets back. Let's reload while we're waiting. Oh, hello. Fortunately, we gotta reload. I'm gonna blink over here. Then I'm gonna shoot you. And again. I'm gonna do that. Reload. This feels a bit more successful. Now she's working back up. She is nearly dead. One more shot, maybe? Yes. Go. That took a while. Stat scroll. Basic attack. Relic lock. Cloak of Infinite Static. 50% chance to paralyze attackers when hit by normal attacks. For every 5 skills used, the MP cost of the next skill will be lowered by 100%. When a shield expires, obtain a buff based on unused absorption amount. I'm always running out of MP, so let's take this. Onwards. What was this again? Okay, yeah. Dreamrealm Dimensions. Time to heal. Okay, we've got no place for an aspect here. What have we got here? Void Rifle, Earthly Staff of Nature. None of those feel amazing. Relics. Whenever your shield absorption amount is reduced, deal minor damage once to a random enemy target. Reduce breakpoint 1 extra time for frozen targets. Whenever damage is received, gain a stacking buff. Lasting 3 turns. Let's take that. Did we get any more? We did not. We could do a refresh. Let's do a refresh. Nope, nope. Axe of the Ancient Tree. When you defeat an enemy with a normal attack, apply Roosie to all enemies in a 3x3 square area around you, rendering them unable to move or attack. Nope, I don't think so. Save our money. Floor 3, City of Steam. Reload. Shotgun power. Now I gotta reload. However, can also do that. Oh wait, it's the bugs. Oh dear. Okay, let's do that one. Wait for the fire to go away. Although that actually doesn't matter because we can walk over it. The Disintegrator Rifle, 21 damage. If 2 or more enemies are hit by a single attack, there's a 40% chance they will be paralyzed. For the last bullet, crit chance is increased by 10%. Oh, is this showing that our we do like a... What is this showing? Our damage is increased. It is damage increased when we're next to the target, I think. No, I think I'm going to keep my shotgun. No money. quickly hoovers up the money. Okay. What is going on with you guys? Steam-powered combat unit. The machine is short-circuited. So maybe doing that would be good. Plus 100%, okay. I feel weird that they're not attacking me. Why are you attacking me? Black market teleporter. Teleport to the black market merchant. I don't know how long this is gonna last. So let's go. Oh, okay, fine. Now they've woken up. Okay, let's blink then. Wait. Possibly should have reloaded. Reload now. Okay, easy. Another Phoenix Tail Feather, another Dream Key. Let's get up all the gold before we go to the black market. Is anything? I don't think so. All right. It seems like we have a rare visitor. This is the black market merchant who travels between dream and reality. Really okay to trust someone like this. No one knows where he came from or what he wants in life. Maybe he is suspicious in that sense. However, he does stock some rare items from time to time. Maybe it's best that we just trade with him what we need and not ask about anything else. Okay, what you got? Crackling Glacier shotgun. Seems worse than what we've got. Chain sword. Damage dealt will be executed in 2 parts. Increased crit chance by 5%. And we can add some other buff here as well. Or Pistol of Lightning. Your rapid fire will also be electrified with a 10% chance to paralyze enemies' hits. Which would work well with that. I feel like this must be better. It's blue. This is definitely a blue item. Sure, yeah, I wasn't sure about the different colors, but also it is much more expensive. We're probably not going to have enough to buy a weapon aspect as well. What else have we got? We can't afford any of this stuff. Okay, let's purchase the chainsword. Oh, and there's no upgrade thing here anyway, so... so yeah. So now we can only hit stuff right in front of us, however. Is this smart? Oh well, I've spent my money now. Maybe there was better synergy with the other thing, but... I mean, it's a chainsword. Really. You gotta take a chainsword when you're offered one. No need to reload anymore, at least. Ha. Okay, well we have one of those things. So, what have we got? Potion of Placid Lava, immune to all lava aspected damage and the scorch status. Potion of Resurrection, resurrect on use once per floor. I'm pretty sure this did not work last time. Anyway. Potion of Elemental Abnormality, 5% chance of receiving hits, apply abnormal status effects. Well, we're going to give this another go. It feels like it ought to be useful, but last time I was on 1 HP and I had 2 items that should have stopped me from dying and neither of them did. And I still don't fully understand what went wrong. Okay, the Goblin and the Coins, an awfully green and ugly looking creature, sits within this messy room filled with trash and debris. Its beady little eyes flashing with greed as it notices your entrance. Hello there, stranger. It's so rare to see a human around here. You are human, right? I've heard that humans rather enjoy a harmless game of Fate's Die. Would you like to join me? If you win, you'll get double the gold back. Isn't that the best deal ever? Oh, I got no gold. So, no. Sorry. Okay, we need 2 dream keys. We do not have 2 dream keys. So we will wait until we get another one. Alright. Let's try this chainsword thing out then. Is he... okay, unable to perform normal attacks. He didn't stay stunned long, did he? Do they shoot each other? I'm never quite sure. Okay. Antidote. Cryolite daggers. It keeps offering me cryolite daggers. The game really wants me to use the daggers. Okay, familiar crystal. Yeah, we should do lightning stuff, shouldn't we? Although 40 and 60 compared to 30 and 50, so the fire breather's abilities are cheaper. But I do really like what he can do. Maybe this is just better for us. Go on. Swap it out. Hopefully I don't regret it. Keep checking that whether I need to reload. I do not. Better to wait there. Is this another pit that's got a path over it? Why would it not have fallen into the pit? I don't trust it there. Not worth it. Okay, Legacy of the Samurai. A lavishly decorated set of samurai armor sits on a heavy display stand in front of you. You instinctively feel a bit unnerved, and even when there is no one inside the armor set. 2 samurai swords of different lengths rest on a sword holder. Some words are carved into the sword holder with great determination. May all your enemies be defeated with ease. May my strength be yours. Having checked out this fascinating display, you decide to take the pair of swords. Attack 5. Take the chess piece, physical defense 8. Take the helmet Elemental defense 8. Is this going to replace my chain sword? Or is that just going to be a boost to my attack damage? Maybe we should take some protection. You pick up the part of the display, the whole armor set bursts into countless tiny light dots like fireflies on a summer night. They hover for a while before merging into your own body. You feel stronger somehow. I think it might just have boosted our attack. But anyway. Let's go down here first. Mysterious challenge. Okay, increasing damage, drop more gold. Sure, we'll do a couple of waves. That's probably useful as well. Let's go over here. Finish you off, maybe while you're stunned. Well, let's just use this. God, these things are a pain. Gotta keep blinking around. What are you doing? Gearing up. It is very hard to see. I move down there, and then I go there, and then I can just whack you for extra damage. More damage, but more gold. No, you know what? That's fine. We're good. We're good. Let's keep moving. We needed another key. Gonna get one. Shun. Start off with this. Why not? I can hit both of them anyway. In fact, that's perfect because that stops him hitting me. Oh, I gotta love this chainsword. Ooh, he dodged me. Hang on, what abilities do we want to use? We want to get 2 away. Well, ball lightning. There's only one of him. Why is it MP0? Oh, that's our ability, I think. Let's just try it. Maybe it'll hit him multiple times. It did not. He is weak to lightning as well, which is great. So let's do that. Let's... Can I kill him? Let's not chance it. Let's move out of the way. Hello? Nice. Easy. Relic. Boo Flask, gain 30 MP whenever a drenched enemy is defeated. Whenever your skills deal damage, remove 10 shield and increase damage done with this skill usage by 50%. That is okay, yes. Ember, deal extra damage to all enemies in the adjacent 4 tiles with a 5% chance to also scorch affected enemies. Yeah, because with my weapon, that is where I am going to be hitting. So yeah, take Ember. Okay. Wait here. You. You again. No, you could hit me, so we're going to blink over here, and then we're going to do that in there. And then we're going to do lightning orb there. And we're just going to chill out here. I don't know if I want to go in this area. Okay. My, that's a lot of enemies. Why don't you all move towards the center? And we're going to do that. Then we'll blink over here. Nice. Can we do? This will be a good thing. Let's wait. Oh, no, you didn't move. Okay, well then let's do lightning orb now. Okay, I like this lightning build. Probably should have taken that pistol as well. But I like my sword as well. That is the boss. So we will go this way. Probably not. But enemies will not drop gold until you clear 8 to 10 room battles. You know, I'm fine with that. Who needs gold? Crystal Ballista. There's a 30% chance the crit damage you deal with a critical strike will be increased by 150%. Okay, I never quite know what our crit chance is. There we go, 10%. So that's pretty poor. Is that all the rooms? Because we didn't get the extra key that we needed. Why is this grey and this yellow? I don't know. But we are going to go on to the boss. Lab mutation. Ah, you. Okay. Yes, you are a pain. You're going to throw boxes at us. I did not think you would do that. Wait. I probably should have moved there. Oh, he's immune to paralyzed, frozen, taunted, knockback, and silenced. That's pretty bad. Oh, but he's still weak to lightning. Okay, that's pretty good. So this will deal damage, but it won't paralyze him. How much damage is he going to hit us for, though? 244, 30 damage. I think we need to do this. Boxes. Right, let's go and break some boxes before he starts throwing them at us. Yeah, this guy killed us last time we fought him. And this is really awkward to get right next to him as well. We should be using some of these. Pirate cannon. Let's do it. That was not a huge amount of damage. This is expensive. He's gonna summon his boxes again, isn't he? Yeah. Sure how we damage this guy without taking damage ourselves. Feel like we're not prepared. I guess I could. Oh, I've only got one shot of blink left as well. Is he immune to stun, period? No, he can be stunned. Damage does this do? Not enough. Also, I need the ability to rotate. I can't see. Am I right next to him? Yeah. Okay, that breaks him. So we take advantage. What else have we got that helps? Okay, so the next skill after this next one will be free. Yeah. So we want to do this. But he's not going to be stunned for much longer. So let's put him... let's do that. Keep hitting him. Okay, he has woken back up. Now we probably need to get out of the way. And get rid of some of these boxes. Chunky amount of electricity damage, but it's also gonna... he's just gonna damage us. How do we deal with that? I didn't even do that much damage to him. 53. And if I stay here, how much damage am I gonna take from the box? Quite a bit, as it turns out. Break him again. Okay, for 6 turns. God, the amount of damage we're doing is so small. Okay, we got another charge on our thingy. Let's back off and do a lightning orb. Again, not really that much damage. Super zap. We can do a lightning orb. Not enough MP. Okay, well, let's get a heal. And can we get behind him? We can. Try and do. Let's do that. Okay, and he broke him again. Then wait, hang on, is our next one free? No, okay, it's not. So we'll do that. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. I don't know whether we're doing more damage by hitting him or by doing this. It says he's weak to lightning. Okay, now why is he mad? Maybe we should pull him away from us till he chills out. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. What do I mean? I mean that. Pulling all enemies. So we could pull him to there. Okay. He didn't move, but he did stun him. We can charge zap again. Biochemical frenzy, all damage plus 20%. Wait, he's woken back up again. Okay, can I just sidestep that? Well, I'm just gonna go over here. I can actually see what I'm doing as well. I think we want to just get that going. Back off. He's going to chuck those at us. So... over there. Let's wait for him. Do that. 6 down to 4. Okay, broken him again. And yeah, that is better than our regular attack. However, we're out of mana. Is he going to hit us now if we stay here? Probably. Nope. So we can get out of the way of that. I think what we need to do is... Well, really, we want to blink. We've got to try and finish this. We had mana, that would be good. We don't. Wait for him to come to us again. Got him. In the chest, there we go. Loot. Oh, no gold though, because of my, whatever it was, bad thing. Curse of Shallow Pockets. Stat scroll. Okay, let's take the stat scroll and... let's boost skill power. Boost the damage of our abilities. Iron Mask, immune to drenched and greasy. Ancient Elixir, the effective elixir is raised by 50%. Yeah, I'll take that. And get as much money as we can from this. Oh no, it doesn't matter, because we can't get any money. Yeah. Fine. Onwards. Dreamrealm Dimensions. Well needed heal up. Probably can't afford much in here. Nope. Does this? This does have an aspect. And we do have enough to forge an aspect, so let's do that. Increase crit damage by 20%. Cannot be knocked back. Decrease all enemies' alert range. Let's improve the crit damage. Crit chance is still only 10%. If we could get something that boosts that crit chance, that would be really good. I can't remember how many levels there are in each area. Is this the final one, maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, interact. We have another one of these, so we can brew the advanced potion. Immune to lava aspected damage in the scorch status. 5% chance of receiving hits to apply abnormal status effects. Resurrect on use once per floor. Okay, we'll take that again because the other one has one off, basically, I believe. Okay. Nice. Goodbye. We can still get the... Oh, there's a... I guess the gems are these things, aren't they? I've only just figured that out. Oh, okay. What are you? Armored swordsman. Rook. Oh, we're playing chess again, kinda. Blink over that. There are you. Can't get any money from these. Challenge encountered. Move for less than 10 times in this room. Blink excluded. The less you move, the better the reward. Element generation pedal. Spread out around the mechanism once activated. Blind trap. Let's just go... Well, actually, should we go there straight away? Yeah. Did we activate it? We did. Just skipping my turns. And I think we're immune to... am I paralyzed? No. Because the boots of flotation, I think, are really good, actually. Okay, I'm going to skipping our turn. This, alas, is going away now. do that again. Oh. Okay. Don't need to move here. Weak to fire. Okay, challenge complete. 2 stars. Oh no, really? Only 2? We did better than that. Can't get any gold, so... Oh, so in fact that was a complete waste of time. You received a blessing. Incoming damage will be neutralized by gold in your possession. All the gold will be removed if you have less than 10 in your possession. Once your gold is depleted, you will lose 1 soul shard. No, decline. Thank you, but no thank you. Okay. Well done, roast. Weaponry tome. This is supposedly better. Is this going to give us another weapon to pick from that? I don't want another weapon. I like my weapon. I kind of want to know what it is. Oh, I think it does give us a choice of weapon. So, I'm gonna, because I'm not sure I know what this does. Oh, okay, it heals us. Oh well, it's alright. Could use a heal. Demon Lord. Oh, hello. It's the chess pieces again. Let's blink next to you and just hit you. You have now woken up. Try that. No. Super zap. This would be a good time for a lightning orb. Now, who is 2 and who is 5? Maybe we pull everybody over there. Damage plus 100% and everybody is stunned. Okay. So we don't waste any time, we'll blink that. We'll get cracking on the Demon Lord. Gotta love that extra damage. Oh, they're gonna poison him as well. Oh. Yeah. Demon Lord is getting absolutely mashed. But he has kind of woken up too. Wait. If I bomb that cannot be made before the countdown, the end of which a 3x3 explosion will be triggered. Oh, just get out of the way. Key. Trident of Tentacles. Nope. Go with what we got. 6 more battle rooms to clear. Heart of Fire. When an enemy is affected by Scorched, blah, blah, blah. Not really going for that. Normal attack damage plus 70%. However, each normal attack reduces the HP of self by 5. Focus Sash. When suffering a hit that would otherwise kill you, your HP will be set to 1 instead. I had this last time. It did not work. I don't think. I had this and the resurrection thing. I don't know whether they had some bad interaction with each other, but... What's the Demon Lord's deal? Infuse yourself with the power of demons, increasing normal attack damage after every turn, deal 19 fire damage to all enemies within a 3x3 square around you. Your rival. Teleport to target location, deal 85 damage to all targets around you. Stunning them. I mean, that is pretty good, but we are going for an all lightning build this time, so we're just gonna stick with what we got. We could use that key. This is the boss anyway. I kind of don't think I wanna, but sure, let's go. I'm pretty sure Weaponry Tome uses a pick of weapons. No, whenever you enter another floor with a different type of weapon, max HP plus 20. Okay. So we need to change to a non-sword weapon before the next floor if we want that bonus. So I guess that does give us a reason to switch if we see a weapon that's better than what we've got. What are you lot doing? Let's just... there, and I am gonna be hit, so I can move out of the way. Lightning Orb, you. You there, you. Who is doing that? I don't know. So I'll just move out of the way. Hit you. Pistol of Sparkling Flames. That is really not what I want. Any more enemies? There are more enemies. Hits me even if I move around. Did not realise that. Not convinced I can kill him, so... Gold doesn't matter still. Sovereign Sharpshooter. Okay. I am fine on fire, I believe. How far are you shooting? Quite a long way, I think. So I can't get behind you. But I could get over there. Maybe that would encourage you to move forward. I think this fire's going to disappear before. Yeah. Okay. Where can we get to? See how much that does. Okay, reasonable amount. And break. You are stunned. Okay, good. What's that? We will zap again. And then we get our big thing, which I guess we're going to wait to do until you're not stunned. In the hope that it stuns you again. Unable to perform... Okay, still paralyzed. Can't perform normal attacks. But are they going to do a special attack? Let's do this. Yes, they are. Still can't do normal attacks. Still can't do normal attacks. Stunned. Super zap. Jump behind you again. Actually do that. This is good. We can just keep them paralyzed. And then just keep flipping around like that. Nice, easy. Those arrows are... Relic. Helmet of Wind and Thunder. Immune to paralyzed and silenced. Amulet of Evasion. For every attack that hits an enemy, your dodge will increase by 5% per stack. Max 4 stacks will last until the enemy is defeated. Chance to silence the attacker when hit with skills. Let's take the Amulet of Evasion. Okay, where do we have to go? Nowhere other than... oh, down. Still can't get money. What is going on here? Oh. I was hoping we might be able to break it. Circle, square, square. What is going on? I have no idea. I have no idea what that's all about. Fragment of memories. You enter a strange lab. Accept the gas within the tube. Clear all current status conditions, including buffs and debuffs. I can't remember what I've got. I've got the... I assume the coins thing is a debuff. But no. Okay, so that's a debuff. That may not be a debuff. And that may have been a buff. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Can go around here. I feel like you've got to get them all showing the same thing or something. This is one of those. There's nothing in there. Weird. Or is there? And another familiar crystal. Chance to switch things around, but we want to stick with all electric damage, so we will keep that. So I think it is up to the boss, which could be the final boss. Of this area, at least. Oh, it's chessboard. Is it Vlad again? Vlad the Impaler is back. Alright then. Stay where I was and move towards him. Now if I wait, he'll be right on the edge of the area. I guess that's okay, we could always use that to pull him back. Or he may not even move at all. Super Zap. Good God, you're not stunned anymore? Okay, and he's dealing a lot of damage right now. Well, that's a chance to paralyze. Actually, should have gone one further away, then I could have done lightning orb. Yes, just hit him. Nice. Stunned. Charge Zap. Super Zap is available. I think I should use... What have I got? Immunity to all elemental status conditions. Let's just do that. Okay, he's awake again. Super Zap. Actually, should have done Charge Zap. Can't do normal attacks though at the moment. What is he gonna do? What gets rid of his rage stacks? Like if he hits us, I'm worried he's just gonna one-shot us. Earth-shattering smite. Actually, am I? Oh god, okay. Let's get out of here. It's a lot of damage. We've only got one more blink as well. with that. Did that not go in that area? Actually, we're going to get hit, aren't we? There's nothing we can do. Oh, yes, there is. Right. Oh, we got no blink. Oh, this could be bad. How much damage are we going to take? Should we heal now? 153. Down to 75. That was pretty bad. We'll heal now. Well... which way is he going to move? Okay, he's lost his rage. What is he doing? Doing that again. Okay. Gonna heal. That's not good. Good night. Good night. Stunned him. You'll be there at 9, right? So 8:45. Should be getting away from him. Well, I've got blink now, so no. Okay, let's just hit him. Now we'll do that. Okay. Can't perform normal attacks. So I assume I would see if he was going to do a special attack. Oh, shoot. Link over there. We will do this because he's going to be coming towards me. And come one more up. And then we can go across. And then if we keep going across, okay, we're good. Okay, he took some damage. There we're going to get zapped by his things. Even there, I think, as well. Really want to get stuck in a corner of the room, though. Blink over there. Stay. 5 turns. Okay. Okay, that is free, so let's get that going. This best we can. Can't go down. Okay, perfect. Link behind him. Do that. Okay, he's stunned. Perfect. Just hit Carwin, not doing much damage. We can do that again, which does do damage. Okay, and then we're going to do that. We don't have any blink. So we're going to take a bunch of damage again. I guess heal up again. Back off. Oh yeah. Glad I did back off. I forgot this was coming. Well, we can gravitational field him away. Actually, we can skip a turn and gravitational field. Should have waited. Did that get rid of those things? I guess it did. That's handy. I want to wait in the corner of the room. It doesn't seem like the best idea. No, I should not have. How long does this last for? Oh. Gravitational field, but then we're out of... He's only got 4 rage stacks. We're not going to take that much damage. So... stay where I am. And do charge that. Now he's going to get his spinny things going again. But we can will Super Zap stop it? It'll be enough to give us a blink though. And stunned him, okay. So charge Zap again. Hitting him does not do much damage, but charge Zap again, and then Super Zap. And he's dead. Still not getting any money there. Okay, so I guess it's not the end. Butterfly Knife. After a successful dodge, damage on the next attack will be increased by 30%. Shell Probe. The more enemies in combat in the room, the more your personal physical defense will be raised. Reduce lava damage by 70%. Excuse me. Let's take that. Stat scroll. Let's boost our base attack. I think that's everything. All right. Okay, back to the Dream Realm dimensions. Okay, HP and elixir refilled. We've basically got no money. All we could get would be pebbles. Which seems a bit pointless. So yeah, onwards. Is this the final area? I can't remember how many levels there are per dungeon. Floor 7. Are there 10 floors, maybe? Okay, you're going to clear 3 more battle rooms and then we start getting money again. No, it's like that, is it? Well, here. Okay, Dream Key. Bottle of poison. Shoot. Ooh, big bomb. Gonna get there fast enough. Okay, one more room and then we start getting money again. Target him. Can. Okay, I thought it had to be orthogonal. Ah, thought you were still stunned. It's not going to jump to anybody else. Okay, I took way too much damage there. Yeah, not convinced I can kill you, so we'll jump over there, and zap you, and then hit you. Taunting Dolt on all enemies within a 3x3 diamond around the user. Still don't know why I would want to taunt. Well, no, I suppose. Nope, I don't want it in preference to that. Can we get money now? Can. Okay. Cheese brew. Alas, we don't have what we need for the fancy brew. So, all defense increased after using an item. Elemental defense plus 30. Increase attack by 10 after killing an enemy. Lasting 2 turns, max 5 stacks. Boost elemental defense. I'm not going to worry about the money. Familiar crystal? No, don't think so. Challenge. End the battle in 10 turns to receive a reward. Okay. Gonna blink there. Can do that. Oh, what you doing there? Did it. I think I'm fine. Walking over that stuff. God, we've lost quite a lot of health. Mandragora. Let's get you lot down here. I'm not in it, am I? I am in it. we... Wheat to fire. Sadly, we've gone all in on the electricity, which maybe that wasn't so smart. Okay, this is the boss. Out there. Damage plus 100%. But how much damage are we going to take? Well, can we do that? Stun. Stop him using normal attacks. Yep, that works. And then break. Easy. Whoa. Except there's still one guy left. We can use this. I thought we could only use this from 2 squares away. But we just hit him further away than that. Arrow. When dealing normal attack damage to targets 3 tiles or more away, the next elemental hit they receive will also be enhanced by 50%. But we can't do that with our sword. Chance to silence the attacker when hit with skills. When continuously using the same skill, reduce the cost of the skill by 20%. Let's take that. Staff of Deafening Thunder, no thanks. Chance to get Mandragora. Which is wind and poison. I mean, maybe I should be taking more of a mix. It's got 2 different elements, it's probably better, but I am just gonna hope. Nothing again. I have a key. Do we really believe that there's nothing in there? Or is there something hidden? I use my key and there's nothing in there, that'll make me upset. So we will come back later if we don't find a better place to use the key. It's the boss. Okay. Well, we've got 2 turns. Break you. Get both of you. That's a big bomb. We decided we can use this now from further away. Maybe we do less damage if we're further away? I don't know. Oh, the other room is up there. And there's another chest that way. That is presumably just a connecting passage. Let's see what this other chest is. That's a full heal. That is useful. Given we lost so much health. Whoa. sack full of gold coins. How did we get it? Protect the gold in the room. Okay. So we can do that with that. Keep you occupied. Is that going to be enough to keep you occupied? Here, gonna wait, and then we're gonna do lightning orb. And then I'm gonna hope they're killed by this. It's not quite where I wanted to be. They're not gonna be killed by that. Stun you, gravitational field. We'll pull them a little away. And then we go here. Do another one of these. Get rid of you. Who is next? Okay. Second wave is coming. Let's lightning orb. And then hit you. Again. I'm gonna hit you again. I did not kill you, that's sad. Okay, gravitational field. Let's pull both of you guys there. And then we will lightning orb you, which still did not kill you. My god, these guys are tough. I gotta protect the goal by staying where I am. He's gonna hit me for more. I've got to attack him. Oh, you're going over there. Let's get rid of you. We are out of mana, it's a slight issue. They're actually not trying to hit me, they're just going for the gold. Okay. Generate a pool of poison, that may come in useful. The last wave of enemies is coming. And I've got no mana unless I heal. But maybe if they're not hitting me, I can just... Yeah, they're not. At least I don't think they are. Oh, he looks like he is. In 3. Oh, no. No, that didn't do much damage at all. I really want to use one of these to protect the gold from these guys. Okay, I've got to get out of here. Gotta stop you. Damage plus 100%. Get there. Let's hit you. Okay. That is pretty good. Am I going to get a chance to spend this goal on anything? 1,167. Okay. We know that just connects up there. Another route to the east from here. Oh, it's these things again. Ooh. Rude. What is the deal with these things? Don't get it. I hit these. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit by lava, which I might be alright with, but I might not. So, not worth taking a chance. Okay, there was one route that we missed. Slot Machine of Greed. I'm not well, I suppose if there is another level after this one, I will have stuff. But let's oh, this is the one that needs. Do you need to keep winning? Let's see how we do anyway. Nothing. 10. Okay, a bit more. You know what, I'm just going to spend all my money. Because I'm not sure that there's anything else we can spend it on anyway. Could really do with something better than. Oh, okay, 15. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, and one more. All right, that's it. 170. Get our rewards. Which was a bunch of money. Bottle of poison. Okay, I'll take that. I guess we got some of these things. We got quite a lot of these for this run. That's pretty good. But I'm still not convinced it's worth it. Alright, that is everything. So, on to the boss. Maybe this is the last boss, maybe it's not. Ooh. This seems different. There's someone ahead. Such a rare sight. A visitor. This is definitely the last boss. This is the witches. An adventurer with absolutely no aura of insight to be detected. Do I really look that stupid to everyone? How delightfully innocent. How utterly foolish. How suitable as the next target of our pranks. Do not approach this girl. Pranks and lies will only lead you back into the fire pit you so detest. Mention not the heartless blaze. Mention not the flames that licked away our beauty and scorched our mind. Oh, do they not like fire? That's a shame. It was everywhere. There was nowhere to run, whether it was land or sea. They weren't our sins to begin with, yet they became our burden to bear. Whether you had suffered injustice is of no importance anymore. Your nightmare, however, continues to haunt those who still live. Let's get to it, El. Make these witches see that we are harder to deal with than any flame. Okay. How does this work? Weak to frost. Can I sort of damage the witches? Or the eye? Or something? Well, start with lightning. Break you with that. And 0. And out of the way. I come and hit you. I guess not. Oh boy. Gotta blink to get out of here. Ah, yeah, okay. That did do damage. Can we do anything like this to her? Okay, one witch gone. Maybe. That seemed awfully easy. I think we save our blink. Wait. That's not damaging her. Guess we have to hit something in particular. Maybe we gotta hit the eye again. Yeah, we gotta blink here. What about these candles? If I fool around up here. Okay. Now, can I get to this eye? I mean, I can if I blink, I guess. seems a bit risky. Aha. Okay. Immune to poison. What exactly are you doing? Flame infused vanishes when the countdown reaches 0. Where is the countdown? Leaving behind a square of fire. Do that. And I need to blink and I can't. Bummer. Move next to her. I don't want to move next to her, she might hit me. Oh, she sucked me in anyway. Okay. I'm just gonna hit her. Shockwave pushed me away. I need to heal. Oh, she stopped my powers. Okay, stunned. Oh my god. Triage. Her health bar. I didn't even notice her health bar had appeared. That is huge. Hopefully she's not as bad. Well, I guess we do that. We're not doing a lot of damage. Lasts for 3 rooms. We should get that on. Okay, gotta blink charges back. Super zap. What is she doing? She can't perform normal attacks. I don't think she's targeting me. Blink there. She's immune to Scorched, okay. Do that again. Now we could do this. Probably should. And break. Doing this to try and get it back also does a decent amount of damage. Let's do that. Try and get some more damage on it from that as well. And this one more time. Super Zap is available again, which we will use now. Stunned her again. I think we just keep doing this. Okay, jump behind her. Doing that. Should we lightning orb? Better keep. No. Save the mana for this. So we can keep her stunned for most of the time. Oops. Okay, super zap. She's creating a lot of fire, but fortunately I can walk over fire. I believe. Counts as an elemental effect. Charge that. Jump behind. Hit that. Charge that. Okay, you're gonna push me away? Fine, we'll do one of those. You pull me in? Fine, saves me moving around. Do one of those. Oh, and now she's unhappy. Which three? Oh boy. Okay. What is she gonna do? Summon some minions, eh? Alright. Well, you lot can take some fire damage. I don't want to do this because I think it might get rid of the fire. What I do want to do is get out of the way of that attack. Then do that. Get out of the way of that. Do that. He's stunned. Not stunned, but I can kill. I can move out of the way there. I'm not sure how much damage I'm going to do to him. Oh, something is actually doing damage to her as well. Ugh. 105. He's hitting us for a lot. Let's get out of the way. Ah, you're back. Okay, well, we're gonna heal. Gonna do that. She is stunned. So, okay, she's pretty weak to physical. Makes a pleasant change. Oh, we should have probably popped this up there. Do that. Keep hitting you. And she's gone again. Summoned her friends. Okay, lightning orb. Try to get rid of some of them while we can. Gravitation field, pull them in the middle, but yeah. Okay, so 3x3, so it's just around the bomb location. Okay, so we can wait. Hopefully she'll take damage. She did. Okay, so jump to there. Charge that. Hit her. Charge zap again. Hit her. And then super zap. And a bunch of enemies that we don't really want to have to deal with. Okay, well, we can get out of here. There. And there. And given you're vulnerable, I'm going to blink there. And... well, no, I'm just going to hit you. Charge that. I've got blink charges, so I can afford to stay here, but you're gone anyway. Blink over there. Hit you. I want to do a charge zap on you. Just hit you. Damage plus 100%. Oh, what a time for you to show up. Perfect. Oh no, Una's back. Oh. That's a shame. Where is she? Oh, called Crucible of the Witch. Should we destroy the Crucible of the Witch? Looks like that would be a good thing to do. Okay, let's blink out the way. And we'll drop that on everybody. Oh. Ow. Okay, that's kind of rude. Jump to the next target. Jumps between enemies. Okay. And we can get all of them with that. And then I get out the way. Over there. Oh, actually, I'm still in the zap zone. I don't know whether the zap zone affects me or not. Also, yeah, can we... let's just do this. Yeah, I think it might. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go over there. Have we done a grilled jellyfish? We have, so we're immune to elemental status conditions. Can I hit this? I can't. Oh, that killed it. Okay. Alright, well, 215 down to 188. Super zap. Okay, head over there. Rake. Charge zap. Hit you. Charge zap. Hit you. Hit you. You. Super zap. Super zap didn't do what I was hoping it would do. So let's jump down here and let's put this on everybody. And we're gonna jump over here. And then we're out. Ooh, do we heal now? I think we wait. guys are really tough. They are weak to electricity though. Blink. Is he stunned? He's not stunned. But if I can kill them, I can boost the damage I do to her. So let's. Oh no, we don't have any more. Oh no, Elixir's depleted. I thought I had one more charge left. Oh boy. Okay. Will she try and get next to me, or she pushes me away? Well, oh no, 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 not good. Link. How do we defeat her without any MP? I guess we blink next to her. And we hit her. Blink to the side. Hit her. We are in trouble. Generate a pool of poison. Oh boy, we got no blink left. We're dead. No, we were doing so well. We were doing so well. Oh boy. We should have started moving. Got 1 health. Unless one of them dies, no. We could have just got her down. Oh, but do I have my res thing? No, that was in the previous thing. Oh, failed. It was so close.